roam, the two of us could be worlds apart, but still together. And I'm back, everyone. Hello, my sweet netherlings. I know. I am back from illness. I have returned. What is up, everyone? It's good to see you. Yumi, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Zanny. Welcome back. We missed you. Also, hope you're feeling much better now. I am. Oh, on Sunday night, I don't know what happened. It was like I was hit by a bus. I suddenly got really sick on Sunday night. Like, I was all like clogged and like, I don't know. You know how like hay fever feels? It was like that, but like, oof. So I did my regular get well soon ritual, which is taking some NyQuil, taking some vitamin C pills, sleeping for like 6-hour increments, only waking up to like have snacks and then go back to sleep with more vitamin C. And then by Tuesday night, I was right as rain and trying to convince management to let me come back. So I was good. It was like Tuesday night and the dark overlords were like, Zanny, go... 3 days isn't enough to get over, like 2.5 days is enough to get over being ill. And I'm like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And they're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. Let me stream. Let me stream right now. And they did. Eventually they caved. Oh, and Higgsy, thank you for the member chat. Gotta go, Zanny. Finally got to meet a Netherling IRL while at the Stray Kids concert. And it was so fun. Glad to be home now. And can rest while we all yap. Yes, indeed. Glad to be back. And welcome back, Zanny. We missed you. Why, thank you very much, Ayad. Thank you very much. Mwah, there you go. Zanny be like, let me in. That was it, pretty much. You all know this. If you ever gave me a choice between streaming and not streaming, I choose streaming every time. The only reason I don't stream 24/7 is because of the fact we don't have perms for all the stuff I want to do. Or I play really nerdy games in my off hours that are just watching numbers on pretty much a spreadsheet, and I know that's terrible for others to watch. So yes. Oh, let's go. Yusufira, Blodgy, welcome back, Zanny. Oh, 1 month of being in Netherling. Hi, good to see you. Get on here, get cozy. Your gifts for each other, love it. We love you, but please rest more. This is my rest. This is fun. This is fun. None of the other boys get it. This is my fun. Okay, doing this with you is my fun. This is my rest. This is the part that I love. This is the win. Like, okay, Fern. Hey, thank you for the super Fern. Club Netherbrand's potted plant. Really glad you're feeling better now. We've been suffering from vitamin Z deficiency. Missed you too. I missed you even more. Believe it. And Aspen, woke up early to say I'm glad you're feeling better. Welcome back. Why, thank you, Aspen. Thank you. I am feeling much better. I feel refreshed. I feel ready to go. The sickness has been chased away. It's like a little there on the edges, but it doesn't matter. I won. So let's go. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's just sleep debt coming to get you. That and the Dark Overlords have a reason to give you a break. Zanny the workaholic. Yes, nah. Yes. Yeah, the Dark Overlords try and get me to take more breaks, and then I tell them no, and then they're like, take a break, and then I go, you can't stop me. They're so worried. They're so worried. They get so worried. And I'm like, you can't stop me. Hey, bibbidi 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 bun. What is up, bibbidi 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 bun? Zanny, I'm collecting birthday greetings from my Oshis as a gift to myself. So if you don't mind, I'd love one for you too. Oh, bibbidi bibbidi bun. Happy birthday to you, you most wonderful bun. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic birthday. And of course, swing by. If today is your actual birthday, let me know. Or if it's not, swing by on your actual birthday and I will sing you happy birthday, as is the tradition. And of course, I hope you have a wonderful wonderful day, a wonderful year, okay? May this year have all of the beautiful and wonderful things you deserve, okay? And hey, Laney Maney, thank you for the third ever super on a live stream. Let's go, Laney Maney. Hooray for recovery. Hooray for recovery indeed. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. And that's right. That's right. We have the energy. I have the energy. I have returned. Nix, hey, Nix, thank you for the super. Much love to you, Nix. Really glad to be back. Indeed, 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 my little Netherling by night. I am back. Nix was the god of night, right? Yeah, I'm using that right. Perfect. Good. I'm smart. I'm so glad that I'm back. Yes! Sorry, you don't understand. Streaming is like Christmas and birthdays and... It's so good. It's so good. You would not believe it. I love being back. Like, I love it. I love it. Dragon Ace, sacrificed by Roscoe Grace. We really need to talk about him sacrificing you at some point. Welcome back, Zanny. We missed you. Glad you're feeling better. Excited to getting back to having fun together. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. You're so hyper, yet you've been gone for 2 days. I had plans for the 2... Okay, but I had plans for the 2 days. Reiko, thank you for the 20 gifted members. Reiko, thank you very, very much, Reiko. You absolute beauty. Mwah, there you go. Welcome to the Netherbrand, you 20 new souls. I hope you're ready because I've got plans for this week. I've got plans for next week. I've got stuff in the works, okay? Not only that, but next week, right? We're doing a Netherbranded, like I've been threatening you, we're doing a Netherbranded writing together stream, right? And we're going to do another ASMR because hopefully Viscount Netherbrand will be out either late this week or the start of next week, but it's ready to go. It's ready to go. I've got the takes I want to use. I'm just implementing sound now. FSP gave me the thumbs up that I can use their sound library. Not only that, right? But we got a big win because we can use like the sound library for everything now. I got carte blanche to use the entire sound library whenever I do ASMR, which is a huge win. It means I have like literally tens of thousands of like audio effects that I can just touch on a whim now. It's so good. I love this. Okay, and lemonade. Look at, there's lemonade. There we go. Lemonade, twice as sweet, never sour. Let's go. Welcome back, Zanny. We missed you so much, but I'm glad to see you. As expected, Zanny, you are strong. Buff Zanny is real. I did. Okay. So like I went to the gym this morning and I did a 210-pound chest butterfly and I felt so good about it. 210. I was like, "Hurrah!" Don't get me wrong, my form went to shit on the second rep, but I know I did the first one perfectly fine. So I'm pushing my max each time. I'm going to be so good. I'm going to be like folding cars by the time I'm done. 210 chest butterfly, which is so nice. Oh goodness. And then of course the wild monarch. What is up, wild monarch? There's something so infectious about your joy. I only just woke up like 10 minutes ago and I'm already grinning like an idiot. Welcome back. Yes indeed, the Netherbrand is here. Let's go. Zander the Netherbrander, he is here and I am glad to be back. You would not believe. This is what happens. I've been off of this for like 2.5 days and I'm like, oh nope, time to come back, time to pull myself back in. Like I can't. And Nimozini, the infamous the little menace. Oh, what's up, my little menace? I like it. Little menace. Glad to see you back and feeling better. We missed you, you lovely, silly Incubus. I missed you all more. You would not believe. I missed you all so much. And then Moon, glad you're feeling better. I somewhat fixed my sleep schedule so I can finally show up and hear you yap live again. Hey, that's lovely to hear, Moon. Have sweet dreams. Hopefully they're of me. I had some weird cold dreams. Do you guys ever have it when you have like a cold or you're feeling sick? You have the wildest dreams. I had a wild dream. It sent me to some strange places. Benedict, what is up? Welcome back, Zanny. We missed you so much. So glad you're feeling better. Indeed, Benedict. Thank you for the 20th ever chat on there, or 20th ever super chat on our live stream. Let's go, Benedict. Let's go. Okay, much love. So get this for my cold dream, right? My cold dream. So I took some NyQuil, right? So I have in my medicine cabinet, because I never like to get sick, right? I have 3. Oh, did I miss a thing from? Oh, Bibbidi Bum says it was just their birthday if they want to sing. I will do that after the cold dream because the cold dream I don't want it to escape. So I had a dream, right? And I took some, because I hate to get sick. I have like a cabinet full of like medicine I brought back from Japan. I have a cabinet full of like the cabinet also has medicine that I brought back from. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I missed a thing. Little Wolf, my Paparino. Hey, thank you for the 10 gifted members. Thank you, Little Wolf. Thank you, thank you. Hey, thank you so much. Sorry, I was so hyper I couldn't read straight. And hey, Alec, welcome back to the one and oh world. You sound so happy and excited. Congrats on the healthiness. We missed you. I missed you too. Mwah. There you go. There you go. Shadow Aisha, good thing you're well rested. Was afraid we'd have to get Motherbrand to bonk you over the head and make sure you rest. Oh no, Motherbrand checked in. She checked in while I was sick. She checked in. It was a thing. I also got like a call that the apartment I wanted ended up like getting rented to someone else, and I'm like, boo, boo. But oh well. I guess it's a family. They get it. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, I have weird dreams, but they turn into sagas. Ooh, no, that sounds tempting. That sounds interesting. Okay, so I know this might actually like send a couple people feral. I had a dream that I had a kid, right? I don't know what happened, right? But I was dreaming, and I dreamt that in this like deep fever dream that I had a child, right? And I was like nether dad, and for some reason I was deeply like the other parent never came into play, like never ever did. All I know is that I had a child in this dream, and I was in like deep arguments with another set of parents over some mundane reason, right? It was something terrible. Like, I don't know, your kid bumped into mine, your kid pushed my kid, something like that, right? All I know is I knew 100% that my nether brat did the thing wrong. And I 1,000,000%, like, I know my kid did it. I knew my kid pushed the other kid. And I was like, my kid might have done it, but I refuse to admit my child has done anything wrong. So I was going so hard. It's like, your child is lying. My kid is perfect. What are you talking about? Right? I was fully nether Karen. And hey, 3 months. You beat Zanny's crazy immunity in health. Let's go. Crazy immunity in health. I turned into like full Karen, being like, my child did nothing wrong. How dare you? Just because you don't know how to raise your son doesn't mean I don't know how to raise mine. Like, I was such a terrible parent. But then I woke up, right? I woke up, and the first thing that went through my mind so strongly was, I think I want to have a baby. And I had to like shake myself awake and be like, Zanny, no. Zanny, no. Zanny, no. There's no. It's like, you're too young for that, Zanny. Don't do it. I don't know. And then I literally had like child fever for like the first 15 seconds of being awake. And then I was like, wait, I'm safe. Wait, this is reality now. Wait, no, I'm fine. I'm fun. And then like, I was like, wait, no, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I had to. For like a solid, like, I had to like readjust to reality and be like, wait, no, Zanny, you're a free-spirited incubus, and there is literally like nothing there. Zanny, you're a free-spirited single incubus. What are you doing? You can't have child fever right now. And literally, I had like some water, and I was like, what came over me in that brief moment? That was when I felt better. That was literally like the breaking point for I feel better. Like, I was like, oh, I'm 100% again. Look at that. That's wild. Right? Zander's biological blog saying it's baby time. Right? I know. That was awful. I mean, don't like. I'm pretty sure it was 90% down to the dream I had, and like my brain adjusting as I came back to reality. But also, I'll tell you what. NyQuil sends you to some wild places. NyQuil sends you out there. You called me Little Menace last Saturday. Oh, okay then, Nimozini, the Little Menace. You little menace. Okay, sure thing. Club Netherbrand's Little Menace it is. And Nah, what's up? Nah, lovely to see you. Thank you for the super. Random question. Did you see the Netherlings' reaction to your Zunderwear? I laughed so hard at your stretchy face. My practically brush molded it and a womb tattoo. I didn't. Oh, add that to the hashtag. I want to see that. Is the hashtag there? Did I miss it? I might have missed it while I was sick. Oh goodness, I've got Twitter to catch up on. But no, thank you so much for letting me know. I got to see that. I've checked with management. I do have a pair of his underwear waiting for me, and like, they're not against the idea of me modeling some Zunderwear. So you know, they haven't said no, so I can take that as a maybe. Benedict, thank you for the super. What kind of illness do you have that's making you have baby fever? Oh, that's just how incubi are, you know? We get sick and, you know, it turns into the... We have, what is it? Humans have fight or flight. We have fight, flight, or fuck. That's how incubi go. There you go. I have to make these jokes at my own expense. I have to. The thing is, if you can't make a joke at your own expense, then like, what are you doing? You know, you have to be able to make a joke at your own expense. Oh. You have to. If you're not able to make like a joke at your own expense, what else can you do? I wouldn't be surprised if he made out with a tree. Don't talk about Cass like that. Ivy, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you, Ivy. It's lovely to have you here. Let's go. Get comfy, get cozy. Get comfy and cozy. Yes, those words. LMAO. Oh, Cass and I are doing a thing next week. I can say that too. Let's go. Hey, Sylvia, what is up? I just realized I realized many people have had dreams/nightmares at this time of year. I rarely dream and all my dreams will become nightmares, but it happened more frequently. So weird. I think it's like the humidity or something. Or maybe it's like moon stuff. I don't know. I'll have to look this up though, because a bunch of my friends have been having dreams as well. Maybe it's prophetic. Ooh. Lore, crossover event, let's go. But thank you, Sylvia. And Mooney the Spoonie, Zannies and Rut, hide your Grim Reapers. They can run, but they can't hide. Thank you, Booty. Thank you, Booty. Chad, thank you very, very much for the super. If you have a baby, Zanny Evil. If you have a baby, Zanny Evil. Zanny Evil. Been sick too, had some crazy dreams, very abstract. I think, okay, I think I might be just hitting you with pseudoscience here, right? I think I might be hitting some pseudoscience, but it could be right. I don't know. Apparently when you're sick, you're more likely to dream because of the fact it's something to do with like you entering either a deeper or less deep sleep. So parts of your brain are still active. And it's also because of the fact that your like body tries to purge the illness while you're sleeping. So it makes you warmer, which means like stuff in your neurons like fires up more. I think that's some of it. I wouldn't be entirely sure. I got taught that by my science teacher many, many years ago. And goodness, memo to self, by the way, memo to like everyone who's in like education. If you have a teacher that you think's grading your stuff wrong, deadass call for like a secondary review, because I was sure my science teacher was grading my stuff wrong because I was getting like E's on the assignments, and I like fully threw a strop and I was like, I want an outside person to review all of my coursework, and they did, and it came from E's to C's. They jumped up 2-3 grades. I was like, what? what in the world? How is she reading right? But anyway, she was like up in her 70s and 80s. So she was like 80% of the marks are for layout. And I'm like, what are you talking about, love? What are you talking about? Xrina, jazz band can hear this. Late practice for a comp. Oh, nice. Xrina, good luck at the comp. Good luck at the comp. Also to the jazz band. Hey, do you like jazz? Do you like jazz? Do you like jazz? Hello, jazz band. Indeed, hello, jazz band. I love the B movie. Oh, yes. Happy birthday. Of course, a quick happy birthday as well. I forgot to do the happy birthday. Here we go. 1 second. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, bibbidi bun. Happy birthday to you. There we go. We all love a little bit of the old happy birthdays, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Oh, someone like pointed out that my birthday was like 3 months ago now, and I was like, what? Wasn't able to read the assignment because the teacher sent in a blurry photo. Brah. Some people shouldn't be teachers. Oh, goodness. Zanny channeling his best Marilyn Monroe. Dude, it's crazy that, like, the Marilyn Monroe brand isn't owned by the Marilyn Monroe estate. This is something I bet a bunch of you didn't know. Marilyn Monroe's brand isn't actually held by, like, her estate or her family member or anything like that. All of like the Marilyn Monroe merchandise is actually owned, and all of like the proprietary name rights is owned by fucking Shaq. You know the guy? The guy that owns a bunch of stuff? His whole thing is that he actually buys like the proprietary brands of like celebrities that have passed away and stuff like that. And then he like redoes the merchandising. He owns the Marilyn Monroe brand. Right. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Also, it's either Xtina or Zeta or Zina. Zanny, glad to see that you're all better now. Missed you. Also, I have you in the background while scrapbooking. It's pretty relaxing. Oh, let's go. Right? That's awesome. That is awesome. I love scrapbooking. Actually, Netherbrand loves scrapbooking, and she used to get me to sort of hand her things as she scrapbooked, which is crazy. I also used to read this detective story about like, okay, this is like total 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 arc, but there used to be a series of detective books that were like about someone who would this lady who would scrapbook. And it was like her and her daughter. And it was the whole story of how she would use scrapbooking to solve like serial killings and murders and stuff like that. And it's kind of crazy because it ended up sporting like something like a 10-book long series that they're like selling on Amazon, which was kind of wild. Somehow that became a whole thing. And I used to read those when I was very, very young. Drop the title? I think it was something like photo snap shoot or something like that. It was something like that, right? But it's like about this single mother whose husband like ran off, and she becomes a detective, and it's kind of like it's interesting. It's interesting. There's a whole arc of whether or not she gets with the detective that treats her badly, or her best friend's brother, who's her gardener, who treats her nicely. And it's crazy. It's great. There's entire arcs there. There's entire arcs about the most mundane things, and then suddenly someone gets beaten to death with a can of crazy glue. Love it. No, being ill gave me the chance to catch up on a bunch of reading as well. I finally got to catch up on a couple of books that friends got me, which is just out there. I finally got a chunk into my did not start, did not finish list, which is absolutely wonderful because I haven't had the chance to like sit down and demolish a book for ages. Okay, I finally read through what one of my friends got me for my birthday, which was really good, really good. Which is very chill, very chill. I always feel bad when people get me presents and then they're like books and I don't get around to reading them for literal years. And this one's been sat on the shelf for like months and months and months. So I got to do that, you know. And I finally got to see what all the fuss was about. How long's my to be read? So not including TTRPG manuals. Probably about 6 books currently, like physical books. Didn't your friend get you Captive Prince once? Yes, that's the same friend. I have great friends, they love me. Wait, where's my coffee hand? I need to get my coffee hand. Coffee hand, where are you? Coffee hand, come here. Oh goodness, they updated the software, that's so wild. About time. But also they updated the software, that's wild. Here we go. Here's my coffee mug. All right, and here we go. Yeah, perfect. Wait, my hand looks small. I look like I've got like a baby hand. There we go. There we go. Much better, much better. Now I've got the coffee mug. I love your choice of morning coffee. It's great, isn't it? Isn't it? Friend Pog. Exactly. Friend Pog. He's an AO3 Denzian. When you miss 2 days of streaming and everything's updated. Right. Like, Gale was messaging being like, they've updated this software and this software. And I'm like, I've been gone for 2 days. I've been gone for 2 days. 2. Is it a sin that I drink tea during the coffee streams? No, not at all. It's more me drinking the coffee and you enjoying a warm beverage or laying back or doing something you enjoy or just having like, you know, it's just enjoying the space. The Captive Prince experience is like getting married and then divorced 5 times, bruh. I think I just reached the halfway point, actually. 24 hours of setback and the world's upside down. Right! Did you see the new boy they added to Love and Deep Space? Silas. I think I might have to pick up Love and Deep Space again. I think I might have to pick up Love and Deep Space again because, like, I can't even lie. The thing that threw me off Love and Deep Space originally was that, like, all of the characters in there were really, really like sweet and nice and noble and like not garbage human beings. They had no red flags. Like their big red flags was, oh, I have personal problems that I like to keep to myself. I'm like, congratulations, everyone has that, right? Now they've just got a guy that's rude, mean, and treats you like you're worthless to him, and I'm like, wow. Well, that's right up my alley. He's a red flag. And the problem is I love red flag people. I love red flag men. I love red flag women. I love red flag people. They're just great. They're great. Give me the drama. Hey, Mochimi, thank you for the Zuba. What's up, Mochimi? Lovely to see you. I'm a bit late, but welcome back, Zanny. Good to see that the sickness didn't get you too bad. I'm going to deal with my own migraine right now. Oh, go, relax, chill out, get like a cold compress, lay back, take some breaths, you know, do the whole thing, right? Do your relaxation thing, all right? Zanny, the red flag kisser, yes. Yes, yeah. They just make better characters, okay? They just make better characters. Sorry, Zanny, but you might be the side piece if I go for Silas. Shadow, Aisha. Can't we share him? Can't we just share him? Right, I dropped playing Love and Deep Space for like, because I got a little bored, and now I'm like, oh, this is now interesting. Nice. Nice. I'm supposed to make a poster, but I'm just out right now because they said we have to collect him. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Red is my favorite color. It's got personality. Red, sorry, I'm colorblind. Right. Right. Listen, in the words of what's her face from BoJack Horseman, when you're wearing rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like regular flags. I know nothing about Love and Deep Space. I played to like chapter 6 or something like that, and then I got a little bored, and then I was like, you know what, I moved to like a different gacha addiction, because I moved from Love and Deep Space to Arknights, and then I moved from Arknights to, what was the one after Arknights? Oh, Grand Blue Fantasy, and then I moved from Grand Blue to I think I stopped. I think Grand Blue soured me a little bit because of how many like random ass items there were on the drops. Wait, is it gambling? It's gacha. It's gacha. You gacha for the boys. Have you tried Obey Me? I actually have a. You can't see it, but I'm gonna tap it. I have a little Mammon standee. I have a chibi Mammon standee on my desk because he's great. We love Mammon. I love Mammon. He's great. Fave. I got it while I was in Japan, so I got a little Mammon. So he's great. We love Mammon. Right. I have a little chibi Mammon standee on my desk who keeps me company. I actually have a few little standees. Well, not standees. I have a few little like figurines. Not figurines. Something else. Okay, like sculptures, carvings, figurines, something like that. They're not like anime figurines. I'll go through them in a second. Vtuber, thank you for the super. I'd say I can fix him about Silas, but not gonna lie, he's good just the way he is. Also, hi Zanny, glad you're okay. Hey, Vtuber, let's go. Persona 5 time. Also, again, the most useful member of the Phantom Thieves. Let's go. Also, yes, no need to fix them. If anything, trying to fix them's the more toxic thing, isn't it? Love is loving someone for the way they are, right? And Ivy, I can fix them. Meh, okay, but what if you made them worse? That's more exciting. Exactly. Support your partners in their endeavors. Support your partners in their endeavors. That's what being a good supportive partner is, right? Don't fix them, enable them. Would you describe yourself being a green flag or a red flag? I see you as a green flag Incubus. I would say I'm a green flag with some red flags thrown in. I think I'm a reasonably green flag Incubus with like some red flags thrown in. I would say that. There's definitely some red in there. There's like a little bit of magenta, I would say. Exactly. Green flag with a red trim. But yes, I've got my Mammon standee is over here. And then Marilyn! Hey! Marilyn, thank you very much for the Akachaka. Thank you. Thank you very much, Marilyn. Red, and welcome back, Zanny. Mwah. It's good to be back. Thank you so much. I'm really glad I'm here. I'm really, really glad I'm here. I was so worried that I was gonna have to like not come back till like Wednesday or Thursday or something, or like Thursday or like Friday. I would have felt so bad if I'd missed like more than 2 or 3 days. And now I'm back and I'm badder than ever. He's the flag of Bangladesh or something that's mostly green but got some red for spice. But yes, I got my Mammon standee there, and I've got my, here it is. I also have you know what, I might actually take a picture of him later and like post it. But I have a little cute chibi like sculpture. Yeah, it's probably a sculpture. It's a 3-headed, well, it's Cerberus. I have Cerberus, except like the body is like accurate, but all the heads are chibi. So like there's one that's like making the begging eyes, and one that's like confused, and one that's got his tongue hanging out of the side of his mouth with like his ear folded over. So yeah, I have like a little Cerberus here as well, because we love Cerberus. And that's adorable. And where's the other one? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Nope, I don't see him. I tried to get some new carnival ones while I was in Japan, but they were sold out when I went into the store. Like, all of it was sold out, and I was like, damn it, I can't even get like a D tier boy. I can't even get one of those. Figgy collection showcase piece. I only have like 3, but I was hoping, you know, to grab something. When I go there next time, I'll swing by again and see if I can find more. I'll see if I can get another set. Favorite new carnival boy? It's always a tie with me. It's always a tie. It's always 𝓂𝓻 and Garu. Those two are preem. Best. Love it. Love those two. 𝓂𝓻 merch is always sold out, right? It's always sold out. Oh. Good evening to you too. Damn, know nothing about new card, but they must be good if they sell out that fast. It's true. It's true. So I had a friend that lived in, I want to say Tokyo for about a year. He lived in Tokyo for about a year while they were doing the whole thing. You started the game on the subway? You poor dumb fuck. You poor thing. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, my friend was there for a year, and the whole time they were trying to find new carnival merch, and they kept doing like little trips to the stores to try and get it, and it was always sold out, and the only thing they managed to get was like a Quincy, and like Quincy's fine, I guess, you know, but like, come on, could be better. But yeah. Just like to divert ourselves away from boys kissing, which I'm sure will be a horrible trial for many of you here. Let me quickly pull up my schedule for the week and do that thing where I use it as a talking point for a while. Here we go. Boop. Also, before we start, look at this art. Look at this awesome art. Look at this awesome art. Whoop. Look at that art. Look at this. Wait, I made it too big. I thought it would fit, but it's too big now. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's by It's Cherry. Again, linked on my Twitter on the like official post. It's awesome. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. The sword, the jaw, the like. Okay, to be like my most bougie art person self, I love how what they've done is they've used the straight line of the sword to like accentuate the curve of the body. So what they've done is they've used like an exterior curvature, and then they've offset that with the straightness of the sword to make it especially eye-catching and make it look like it makes it really pop, which is just such a smart move when doing art. I can't draw art myself, but I studied a bunch of it, so it's really good. It's really good. The way they've done it, and the way they've actually used the geometry of just like the sword, the body placement is really nice. It's really beautiful. So huge, amazing thank yous to them, of course. And let's shuffle this over here. I moved the whole bar instead of just this thing. Look at me go. Must be putting in extra time at the gym. So as we can see here on my schedule for the week, Monday was deaded. Tuesday was back to livered. Wednesday is where we are right now. So the week's starting on a Wednesday. Rare, I know, but it's time to hit the vitamin Z time. It's time to go full vitamin C. So we're on the coffee date right now, which is good, really good. I love doing these. These are like these are up there, right? But after we do the coffee date stream, it's an hour. We're probably going to leave it maybe an hour, maybe a little, depending on what time we finish. But then we're jumping straight into night bus because we're working on our night moves on the night bus, which is great. I don't know how to drive. I can't drive. Like, legitimately, I cannot drive. I don't know how to. Like, I don't know how to, right? Zander, 8 streams in 5 days? Yes. Well, technically more if you count the collab that's happening, but I'm not going to be streaming my POV for that, but I will get to that in but a moment. So the coffee date Zatsu is now, and hey, Cherry, speak of the devil and she shall appear. What's up, Cherry? Thank you for the love. Mwah. There you go. There you go. You do really cool art. Cherry does really cool art. Look at that. Really cool art. We love Cherry. We love Cherry. So Night Bus is going to be really good. After that, it's a game tomorrow, which a lot of people have requested. And actually, my good friend Zeffy turned around. You know Zeffy. I love Zeffy. My good friend Zeffy actually suggested this for me when we were talking about horror games. And that's Home Sweet Home, which is a really cool little SCA horror game, which is awesome. And I got put onto this by him, and he was like, check this out. I think it's perfect for you. And it's really good. It's like some like folklore stuff going on, some horror stuff, and it's kind of in the same vibes as Paranormal HK. And I know how many of you loved Paranormal HK. So, you know, let's go. You know, I love that. And afterwards, I figured that we're going to traumatize ourselves with some horror, right? So let's go and flip it around into something a little bit sweeter, which is A Space for the Unbound. Now, I specifically requested perms for this about a month ago because I saw it suggested to me on my Steam feed. And I was like, this is perfect. No one else knew what this thing was. And I'm like, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's a love story with some paranormal stuff in there, with some like pixel art graphics, with some really cool, like, I want to say early 2000s, 90s anime inspired artwork. But it's something that I think would be amazing and that you would all love. I'm going to play it then, right? Part of me was kind of tempted to put it a little bit earlier, but I feel like maybe then would be good. It should be really sweet though. And I'm excited for it. Really excited for it. Then on Friday, we're doing Pools. Now, Pools is a very cool game, which is, you know, I asked for it ages back. It's a game about pools. It's a little bit of horror. You go through this strange, otherworldly place, going from A to B to C to D. And I know that a lot of people have asked for me to play this. Frederick suggested it for me. So, you know, like I said, in case you guys couldn't tell, I listen to like the other people around me who also stream and take their advice really highly. So it's a horror game set with a series of swimming pools with strange mind-bendy liminal spaces, which I love the idea of. It's a horror style game. This week is really weirdly divided between like horror and love, horror and romance, which I realized partway through. This is like horror and romance mixed together this week. So heck, might as well keep going with it. It's great. It's an aesthetically solid game. I love aesthetically pleasing games. Very suitable for you, right? Perfect balance. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And After Pools is something that I haven't done before, and I really wanted to do, because I've been kind of rocking backwards and forwards in the corner, debating whether or have I played Eastshade? Yes, I played Eastshade. I played it. I played it when it first came out. With the hot air balloon rides. So I'm doing on Saturday the Netherbrand exhibition. So I know we've got a lot of really talented artists in this community, a lot of really talented creatives, artists, whether it's drawing, whether it's digital arts, whether it's painting, whether it's writing, whether it's any sort of type of artistic medium. I know that we've got some really talented creatives here. And I kind of figured that just like putting everything in the Netherbrand tag is fine. I love getting to see it. However, I thought a nice idea for a stream would be to sit and actually go through some of the tag together and look at some of the art, and also kind of just talk and zatsu and have a drink while we do it and sort of see how it goes. So I thought this would be a little bit of artist appreciation, because again, I've been really, really blessed with the amount of amazing artists that have found their way into this community, especially one of this size. And it's only fair that we do a little bit of artist appreciation as well as looking at what's there. So if you do have art prepared and you want to throw it in there, go ahead for it. We will literally just be looking through. You don't have to be an amazing S-tier artist. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be incredible. Hell, if you can do, if you're on Donut Steel's level, you're more than welcome. But we're going to be looking through not just the Netherriz tag, but we're also going to be taking a glance over the Nethersona tag as well to see some of the newest additions, and it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the amazing art, and I'm really excited to see what you have all been up to and give you praise on stream, because I really like it. It's one of my favorite things, and art is great. Nether Bliss, JK. I mean, from when I've cast my eye over Nether Bliss, there's a little bit of overlap at times. I'm just a furry artist. You're more than welcome here. Fuck yeah. Let's go. No, let's go. You're more than welcome to be here. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, make that bag. Let's go. Hell, not even gonna lie. If I could do art, the first thing I would do is jump to furry art, because of the fact that like suddenly the pay ceiling changes so quickly with furry art. It's like, hell yeah, let's go. I draw, you know, I don't know if anyone else has seen that meme where it's struggling to draw hands. Follow this step-by-step guide. And it was like, struggling to draw hands, follow this step-by-step guide. Try to draw hands, fail. Instead, draw a bundle of grapes. Now add fingers. Great. Realize you fucked that up too. Turn them into paws. Congratulations, you're now a furry artist. You know that meme? Yeah. Like, I can't do art for the life of me, but I love art memes. I don't know why, but there's a part of me that really appreciates them. It's the do art memes, or it's the what's the other one? Of course, the 2 marbles. This is how you draw a bag with 2 marbles. Of course, this is how you draw a bag with 2 marbles in. This is how you draw someone eating a corn dog. I hate drawing feet though. No, there was okay, but if you ever feel bad about drawing feet, right? Or like you can't draw feet, never forget that like one of the like chief principal comic artists for Marvel didn't know how to draw feet. So what he would do is he would stretch out the legs on all of the panels, right? So they would like fit under the art panel, so they wouldn't be visible. But it would turn around and like create these really weird elongated bodies, right? So they wouldn't turn around and see that he couldn't draw feet. And whenever anyone asked him, hey, why are your character's legs stretched in that weird direction? Why are they really long? He's like, it's an artistic choice. It's an artistic choice, you know? It's an artistic choice. So yeah. Like, you can look it up. There was an entire Marvel artist who would actually like draw weird disproportioned legs, so he would be able to hide the fact that he couldn't draw feet. That's like a whole thing. That's a whole like that's a whole thing. It even got made fun of in like the Deadpool movie. The fact that there was like they referenced him by like name or something, that he couldn't draw feet. Oh god, I'm definitely doing that. It's an artistic choice. Exactly. Artists are the best yappers in a good way. They are. We love artists. Why do I keep drawing the hands behind the body? For real. The amount of times I see like the hands, but not like, you know how like the term yaoi hands changed in the last like 5 years. Because like now it's like, oh, someone's got really like, you know, like nice masculine well-defined hands, you know, it's that now. He's got good veins on his hands. 5 years ago, it used to be, dude, his hands look like they'd gone through a blender. That was what yaoi hands used to be like, used to mean like 5 years ago when you said that they were yaoi hands. Like the fingers are all slanted, like it looks half like a claw, you know. Like there it is. Oh god, not those. Right. Wait, is it like really big disproportionate hands? It changed. I thought it was always the weird hands. Wait, maybe I took it wrong. Wait, a bunch of you on X were saying I had yaoi hands. Do you mean I have weird, big disproportionate hands? Wait, were you saying I've got big, like, my hands are too big? I saw a bunch of you saying that. What if you said it was just because they were, wait, are you, right, no more hand cams for you. No more hand cams. No more hand cams for you. None. You don't get hand cams anymore, okay? You don't get hand cams anymore. I'm done. No more hand cams for you. Okay. What have you done to me? No, please. I'm sorry. No. What have you done? Oh, don't pull me in. Okay, fine. I do want to do another baking stream though. I want to do more. But I saw someone turn around and be like, what was it? I love how all of the other boys make the effort to cover themselves up for completely whenever they do hand cams, and then Zanny just does his bare wrists exposed like a whore. And I was like, yeah, that's me. Good coffee. What's wrong with large? Netherbrand used to say I had artist's hands. Thighs out facing the world. Bare wrists. I know, the bare wrists, the bare forearms, the... Like, man. Like, usually I don't allow yaoi hands that I know. I'm mumbling. Yaoi hands that I know are those long, beautiful fingers and just a hand in general. So please, more hand cams. I do want to do more. And also, Yumi, thank you for the super. But I do for sure want to do more. Because like, I do have like, okay, so I do want to do more. It's just I don't want to do them too often because I want them to feel special, you know? So I think I want to do more baking and make baking a regular thing. I think like doing some arts and crafts stuff would be nice as well, which is sweet. I think I want to definitely do more baking. I think I'll take suggestions for like stuff to bake. I might make like cookies or muffins or something next time, and you can all see how much of a wonderful chef I am, because, you know, I'm still trying to get rid of the cake. My friend is out of town, so I've like, you know, my friend's out of town, so it's in my freezer. The fact that you want to model your own merch kind of makes this like work. Right, like, I never got like the specific like skin thing, but I don't care. I make my own rules with this. Baking stream with bare wrists, hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's hot, right? It's hot, and don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna sweat like an incubus in church, you know? Like, I'm gonna do that. How much cake do you have left? I had 2 slices. I've got like 80% of the cake left, and I need to hand it off to someone. And the thing is, right, okay, I've got something to show. Okay. So my Do I have that saved somewhere? Okay, so I thought I might be able to get rid of it this week because like my landlord came round and like replaced the door of the apartment above Club Netherbrand, right? Because he was like, oh, you know, you need a new door. And I'm like, that's fine. Okay, I can have a new door. All right. And let me save this image. Let me save this bloody image, right? There's nothing doxable in this image at all. It's literally just a picture of a door, so I can show you. But like, bloody hell. Bloody hell. The door got replaced, right? And the bit around the frame, all the concrete's gone. Wait, let me see if I can throw the image in. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Okay, so I got a new door installed, like on like the evening of one of my days off, right? My door before was fine. Okay, do you guys want to see what my door looks like now? Do you want to see what the door to where I live looks like now? Do you want to see? Like, this is the interior. There's no doxing, okay? No one freak out. It's fine. It's safe, right? This is what it looks like now. This is what it looks like now. Look at my door. Look at my door. Look at my door. Look at it. Look at this fucking thing. Look at it. Look, they filled the edge of the door with cork. Look at that. Like, they've smashed the concrete around the edges. They've filled the door edges with cork. They've just put a frame in and put cork around it. It's so hideous. It's like they installed it with a fucking stapler. That looks like a certain Netherlings doing. Right, look at that thing. So they got the door done. Let me get rid of this. They got the door done. Elfling West, thank you for the super. I could have done a better job. Right. So they installed the door, right? And then they went, we'll be back in 2 to 3 weeks to finish the job. I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, we'll try and arrange the appointment. And I was like, so I'll see you in 2 to 3 weeks. Like, oh, no, we didn't mean we'll be back. I mean, we'll try and arrange the appointment with you in 2 to 3 weeks. Then it'll probably be waiting till we get the next free slot. And I'm like, so that's my door for now? It's okay. It's the same on the outside as well. It's the same on the outside. I can't show you the outside because of the fact that like it has the apartment number, right? But I was like, what is this? Hey, Enchalama, thank you very much for the door funds. Zanny door funds. That's so sad. Like, okay, so don't worry, I'm not paying for the door. Okay, thankfully, it's my landlord, right? So I'm not paying for the door. No, there is no need for a get Zanny a new door fundraiser. But I just saw it and I laughed so much. Does the cold air come through or something? Like, thank goodness it's summer. Thank goodness it's summer. Because, like, okay, the bottom part, you can see under it. You can see under it. And I'm like, this is great. Don't bring anyone home for the next 2 months. Yeah. Yeah. The door's totally functional. The door is totally functional. It's just really funny to look at. Why they take it right? Right? I have no idea. I'm just laughing at it. Do not invite anyone until it still works. It just looks like that. Oh. Okay. I was saying a thing about the schedule. So we're doing the Netherers exhibition because I love artists, of course. You guys know it. Love artists. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That's for artists. That's for all of you, actually. But also, mwah, that one was for artists. There you go. Among the Sleep is on Saturday night. I've never done Among the Sleep, totally blind going into it, but the thing I'm most excited for this week, the thing that I'm charged, amped, hyped for, is Story Game Sunday continues, right? And this Story Game Sunday, we're playing the Dark Pictures anthology, Little Hope. So for anyone who doesn't know, I begged for perms for this, right? I begged for perms for the Dark Pictures anthology. I begged, I pleaded, I mewled, I threw myself on the ground. I was like, oh, Dark Overlords, won't you please, Dark Overlords, please show some forgiveness to this small, forgettable incubus, this small incubus whom you have no plans for. Those at the very top of this organization might have naught for me in my destiny, but please allow me to blaze my own trail and make my own path. Hand me the Dark Pictures anthology so that I might turn around and provide something this Story Game Sunday, right? So yeah, I turned around, did that, did the thing where I pretend to have emotions, and I did that, and I managed to get all of the Dark Pictures anthology except for The Devil in Me, which we're still waiting for. However, what's really, really cool, and for those who don't know, is the Dark Pictures anthology games are all 3 to 5 hours in length, right? Which is perfect for us to sit down at the start of the day on a Sunday and play it all the way through, beginning to end. They're all like 4 hours-ish in length, which is perfect. And the thing is, we can go through one by one by one. All of the games are like very, very distantly connected. Very, 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 very distantly connected. Like to the point where it's like little cheeky references here and there, but they're totally separate. So if you miss one, you can hop in on another. They're all choice driven. Every single character we play in the games can die, and it's really good. It's really good. So I figured it could be a nice little series where each Sunday we hop on, we do one of the Dark Pictures anthology, then we move on to the next one, then we move on to the next one, and it would be really, really cool. So it's a nice little self-contained story. We're skipping Man of Medan because Man of Medan's the first one, but apparently the controls are broken for like PC. So because the controls are broken, I'm going to skip over it, and we're going to do Little Hope, and then the one after that, and then we're going to do the Devil in Me when I get it. How many are there? Let me check. I think there's 5? 4? 5? Either way, we are fed for the next month. Yes, Man of Medan is wonky on PC. There's 4. Okay, so there's 4. We're skipping Man of Medan, which gives us 3. So we're doing 3, which is good. We're doing Little Hope, and then we're doing something else, and then the other one, and then The Devil in Me, and then hopefully if we do all 3, that'll be a fun way to spend a month, which is nice. Which is really, really cool, because I love choice-driven games. I love stories. You guys know how much I loved when, in The Quarry, I just sat there and psychologically tore apart Emma and Jacob, because Emma might have been kind of terrible, but Jacob deserved to get torn apart by a werewolf. He deserved it. He got what he got. And let me be honest, the checks and the balances for his actions paid out. He balanced the books by dying. For real, he balanced the books by dying. Anyway, that is the schedule for the coming week. I'm making up for a couple of days of being ill with a little bit of extra, a little bit of je ne sais quoi, a little bit of pomp, a little bit of a little bit of that. So I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of the stuff we get into. Got the best ending? True. I couldn't bring myself to like Jacob. He was so whiny, right? And maybe I'm being old-fashioned, right? But nah. Are you doing your POV for the Ender Dragon? I'm not going to be doing my POV for the Ender Dragon. That was something I wanted to bring up. Thank you for the reminder. I'm not doing my POV for the Ender Dragon just because of the fact that it's kind of like all 5 of us doing it, and I gotta be real, when I do Minecraft, I prefer to potter around and build stuff, and you know, the combat isn't really my thing, but I'll still be there, and I'll still be in-game, and I'll still be doing everything, but I'm not doing my POV for that, because, yeah, I don't feel like it. I'm a chillin' build. Are you going to stop posting your schedule on the YouTube community posts? No, I am still going to do the community posts. I just forget sometimes. To be totally honest, I forget sometimes. I'm a forgetful little incubus. Sometimes I forget it. I do want to like keep doing that. I'm meant to. The Dark Overlords encourage me to, but I forget. To be completely honest. And it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So like one of the things that I always turn around and like I get told, just like sometimes I get told, hey Zanny, you should post more on Twitter. Hey Zanny, you should like do more interactions and stuff. I always turn around and I'm like, but I could be streaming. Who gives a damn about like, oh, your post got 19 reshares or retweets and I don't know, streamer person from XYZ went and like liked it. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I think that actually having fun live with real human beings is better than just posting some random generic haha pee pee poo poo for Twitter bots. I don't know. Like I don't need to post some generic post like, hey guys, you know when the thing, and you say the thing, when the thing, and you try and say the thing but you forgot the thing, like, right? No, Zanny, you're so real for that, right? Like no, I was actually I think I said this, I think it was like to Underhill or I think it was like Underhill or Nick or Mary or I said it to one of my buddies, right? Where like I was like, bruh, sometimes I see other like VTubers stress so much on like Twitter and like on the networking, like, oh, I don't know this person, I'm like this, and I'm like, bruh, you don't need to stress about 90% of the stuff that you think you need to stress about, right? Like, just stream. Just stream. Like, it's the equivalent of like, just stream, bruh. Like, you don't need to worry about whether or not XYZ likes you, or whether your visibility's here, or whether your continuity's here, or whether or not you're good. Just stream. People are gonna come. They're gonna be here, or maybe they're not. This is just life ebbs and flows. You know, life ebbs and flows. And to be honest, like, I love streaming. It's my favorite thing. Like, I love doing this for all of you. I love doing this with all of you. So, right? Like, if you gave me an option between like, oh, hit tweet or go do a stream, I'm like, I'm gonna go do a stream every time. That's why I do it so much. And then the Dark Overlords still don't understand. They're like, oh, you work so hard. And I'm like, it's not work. It's not, this is work. It's fun. It's fun. It's literally fun. I get to have fun with all of you. And like, that's what I value most. That's what I value most. It's a shared experience. You got me being all mushy. You got me being all mushy. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Coming in just in time to get encouragement. Thank you, Zanny. Couldn't agree more. Hell yeah. You want encouragement? I can give you all encouragement. I didn't give you encouragement for the start of your week. Okay, you are all going to smash it this week. You're all going to do incredible. I know you are, okay? It might be your Wednesday encouragement, but guess what, okay? It's the middle point of the week. You're on the home stretch. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? You're in the home stretch of the week. You're going to do great. You've already made it over the hard yards. Monday's the hard day, okay? Tuesday's the day when you settle into a rhythm. Wednesday's the day where you've hit the apex. Now, you've got enough energy to pull you through to the weekend, and I know you're going to do well, okay? You've done well making it this far, and heck, as I say every single time, when you think back over the entirety of your life and think of all of the challenges you've overcome, okay? When I turn around and tell you all of the challenges you've overcome haven't stopped you getting to this point, then what the fuck are the handful of challenges in front of you compared to everything you've gotten over to this point now? Okay? Exactly. It's nothing. If you got this far, then what's the handful of things in front of you? You've already slayed it once. You've already done incredible once. You've already done everything, right? So guess what? You're going to make it. Might be difficult, might be rough spots, might not be able to pull it off all the time, but you're a hell of a fighter. You know that? I know that. For sure. Oh, good question, actually. I just saw a cool question. In another life, you had to be a motivational speaker. Wow. I like motivating people. I like it. Would you recommend being a part-time VTuber or a full-time VTuber? My dude, stop. My heart can't take it anymore. That's a difficult one. I would say it depends on your own personal like support network and what you've got lined up right now. So when I debuted with First Stage Production, I immediately jumped into full time. My mindset was that this is going to take 100,000,000% of it. Like, if I'm doing this, but I've always been very all or nothing. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it right. I don't want any regrets. I'm diving in head first. So I would say that was like my mindset going in. However, I also had the support structure already put in place from stuff that I had Incubused around with before, so that I did have that little bit of breathing room. If you're looking to like transition from like kind of a non-VTuber or a non-entertainment role into this, part-time is probably the best way to start, and then see okay, I'm trying to think of how I would do it. I would say fluctuate. I would say treat it like full-time when you debut. Maybe take a little bit of time off work or something like that to just try out full-time. Then after that, go part-time and then see if you can grow the brand part-time. You know, that would be how I'd recommend it. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of planning that goes into things. There's a lot of plotting and scheming. I would say part-time and full-time to a lot of degrees doesn't matter. What matters is your ability to plan for the future and being able to plan for unforeseen bumps in the road. Everything else is just adaptability, you know? Adaptability is a huge thing. So yeah, that's a big part of it. It's definitely that. Fluctuate is a fun word, indeed. Servers, come back! Servers, come home! Come home, servers! Servers, come home! Sorry, YouTube didn't like me encouraging you. Sorry, YouTube didn't like me encouraging you. I apologize. I apologize, YouTube. I shan't encourage my audience anymore. Skibbity sliders, Sigma, everyone. Remember to watch ads all the way through and disable your ad blockers at all times. Remember that. Look into my eyes, disable your ad blockers, always disable. Make sure to watch your, make sure to fill out the questionnaires YouTube gives you. Always pay attention to whatever's on your homepage and recommended page. Remember that. What YouTube recommends for you in terms of content is clearly what's best for you. Don't ever question the fact that 2 years ago, YouTube started subscribing people to creators that they actually invented on the back end and used as a way to manipulate the masses. Don't forget that. Remember, don't remember actually, that they did a whole van life channel that they created on the back end as a specific way to attempt to influence the YouTube community. Tee-hee! All right, I'm back. Management are gonna fucking hate me. They did that. They made a whole ass van life channel. I don't know if anyone actually remembers that. They made someone called like what was it? It was like Strawberry Ladybug or something like that. They made like a whole channel, a whole like van life channel, and they got like 1 million people to subscribe to her on the back end because she was actually like a YouTube plant, and they did it as a way to like try and like manipulate the YouTube audience because they wanted to see if they could actually engineer their own creators by like doing that so they could create like homegrown YouTube creators. They did that like 2 years ago. It was crazy. They got caught for it, and then they were like, oh, don't know what we're talking about, bye. Like that was a whole thing. Like you could look that up. They got caught with their pants down. I think that was the last thing like Susan Wojcicki did before she had to resign. I love how every time the YouTube servers disconnect me, I come back saying some wild shit that I shouldn't say. The Dark Overlord's shadow above us. Nice knowing y'all. I know. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so between you and me, right? I gotta be honest. In the past like week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been kind of especially wild on streams. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been like a little extra wild. And like I've turned off my filter and I'm like being very, very full on. And like I keep expecting to be bonked, but instead the Dark Overlords are like, hey, we love what you've been doing lately. Keep it up. And I'm like, I'm not in trouble. And they're like, not right now. And I'm like, cool. I think I've just trained them to be like, okay with the wild stuff I do. The Dark Overlords are like, like Dark Overlords are based. Zanny the favorite. No, because that's the thing. I keep seeing like, I don't want other people to get bonked for doing what I do, but I think they're just like, oh, that's just him at this point. I'm like, oh, let's go. Dancing on the red line. I live on the red line, baby. They're used to it. I think they are. Zanny, you're their favorite. Not right now. Have you noticed that phrase? All that tells me is I need to keep pushing things further. Right? I'm going to keep pushing things further. The favorite child over here. I don't know if it's like a favorite child thing or like they're like, oh, Zanny's like, cause I handle like, okay, so I don't know if any of the other boys have mentioned this, but like I handle a lot of like the business. I handle like a good chunk of like business stuff on the back end as well. So I don't know. I do like a lot of that stuff as well. So the club manager thing or the club owner thing isn't just one part. I also do juggle like some of that stuff as well. Hey Adela, they gave up. They can't defeat you. They joined you. Indeed they did. If you can't beat them, join them. Is Zanny actually Mane-san? No, but we do spitball future ideas back and forth. We do shoot future ideas back and forth. And of course, thank you for super Adela. Well, he's fun to figure this out, right? Zanny posted a dear FSP community. Bruh, no, you're okay, but like, I don't think I could do a convincing apology for anything. Like, I think if I did something like genuinely bad, I could apologize for it. But I don't know if like, oh, I got a little too wild. I'd be like, I don't know if like, I find like internet apologies so disingenuous just on principle. Mooney the Spoony, what's up Mooney the Spoony? Management be like, we can fix him, but making him worse would be both hotter and funnier. Hey, thank you Mooney the Spoony, we're wild, let's go. Thank you so much. Let's go. Real? Indeed. Right, wait, where's the ukulele? Where... I don't know. I feel like I could do a good ukulele. Where's a cream couch? Guys, we need to get Roscoe here with his ukulele. We'll get Roscoe here, and I'll be like, well, I can't do the Colleen Ballinger thing because like, I used to have a ukulele. I could play one song. On my ukulele. I could do the first 8 chords of We Don't Believe What's on TV by 21 Pilots. That's all I could do. The toxic gossip train. Oh lords. Ukulele and dinosaur costume, right? I think like ukulele, I made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. I can't say that. I'll be banned from going back to Japan. 21 Pilots mentioned. Oh, I almost went to a 21 Pilots concert once. But okay. So I was going to go to a 21 Pilots concert with this friend of mine, and we were both about to get tickets. But this third friend, this guy, he had a crush on my friend, right? Kept like delaying on buying the tickets, and I knew that he didn't have the money for it in the end. I was like, he doesn't have the money, but he's like delaying because he thought that like me and my friend were going to go without him, and we were, let's be totally honest, we were, because like he had a thing for her, and like she was weirded out by him because of the fact that he was balding at 17, and pretty much fuck, I just said that. And he ended up delaying, and the tickets sold out before we could get them. So we didn't get there in the end. That's foul. Don't get me wrong, he was also really weird towards her. He was really weird. He thought that any guy that she was talking to, she was like, there was something going on between the two of them. And I was like, oh, you give me some weird champ vibes, my guy. But no, we didn't end up going. So then we tried to buy tickets from a scalper, but then he just didn't turn up at the handover. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Do you want to go? Do you want to go drink? And she was like, yeah, let's go. So yes, indeed. There's a red flag right there. Right. I swear down, it's so easy for men to not have red flags. It's so easy to like not have red flags. It's so easy. It's so easy. But somehow, every time it happens, right? Every time he was weird, he lost some hair, right? Right? Oh, goodness. But also, I meant to mention, I'm doing a thing with Cass next week, where Cass and I, we stream almost in the same, like at the exact same times. So he and I are actually doing a little co-op game together, which has like 2 POVs next week, which is really awesome. Cass and I are playing Operation Tango, which is going to be really, really fun. It's cool. It's a secret agent thing where one of us does the mission and the other one like does the remote hacking stuff, which is really cool. And Cass and I almost never work together on stuff like this, or we never duo up. So it's really sweet. He hit me with a message asking if I was down, and I'm like, heck yeah, I can certainly make time for that. You know, I can certainly make time for that. And also, next week, I'm going to be appearing on Twitch with Nick Nocturne to celebrate his 2.0. So that'll be like on the 23rd, 24th, and depending on time zone, and we're going to be hanging out and just having some fun, and we're doing a deep dive into some stuff, which is really cool. So next week is actually a week where I'm getting to hang out with a bunch of my friends, which is really, really chill. Really, really chill. Yeah, Nick collab. We've been talking for like months and months and months and months, and I was talking to Mary the I can't talk about that. Yeah, no, okay, we're gonna glaze over that, but no, I was talking to Mary the other night, and like I was just very, very thankful that I'm as good friends with as many people as I am. And don't worry about it. I almost slipped. I didn't, but I almost slipped. I almost did. It's chill though. It's chill. No, it's really, really fun. Also, Frederick and I are like thinking of doing something, which is cool. And then bruh, I don't know. Whoops anyway, right? It's literally whoops anyway. Whoops anyway. Where's my little timetable? I want to bring it back. I changed my mind. Come back, timetable. There we go. I also want to do like a Sins of the Netherlings in the next few weeks. I know I did one last week or the week before. was it last week or the week before? I don't know, I'm getting old. But you can see the minute you're like, yeah. I want to do a Sins of the Netherlings again, but of course I want to bring on a guest. So I'm going to be asking around and seeing who would want to come on, which is going to be really fun. The Incubus confessional, because I like bringing on guests, because guests are fun. And I definitely want to do that. I need to figure out like who would be a good fit, but I definitely do want to bring someone on. You know, I know enough people like tangentially to be like, hey, I know we don't really know each other like super well, like we're not best bros or anything, but like, hey, do you want to listen to some confessions from your community and my community and see who's wilder? Right? But no, I'm trying to make friends with people. I'm trying to make friends. Imagine sneaking one of yours into the pile. I mean, I have pretty reasonable sins, right? I have pretty reasonable sins. I'd say the Yu-Gi-Oh card one wasn't that bad. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh card sin is fine. I would say my mother doesn't know about the windshield thing. I kept that a secret for literally over a decade. The graveyard isn't a sin. It's gonna be like one of those Ellen DeGeneres interviews. Is that before or after Ellen got weird? Is that before or after? It's not a sin, usual. I'm sure. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm the Incubus. No, you know, I would be excited to like drag on Gen 2 at some point whenever they arrive. I would be excited to like be like, hi, judge sins with me. Judge sins with me. I feel like, I don't know. I think a couple of them would have some absolutely wild little beasts in there, you know? Wasn't she always weird? I mean, yeah, let's scare them from the get-go. Gen 2 doesn't know what they applied for. Yeah, no, they're going to be walking into this and they're going to be like, what is this? What Gen 2 spicy members? I hope they match your freak. I feel like, if I had to guess, I feel like at least one of them must be able to match my freak. At least one of them, you know? Who can match my freak? Who can match my freak? Okay, not going to lie. I feel so weird about streaming only 8 times this week because, like, I'm normally a 10 kind of boy. Will you invite Gen 2 Purple? Who? 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 No, I'm only doing 8 streams this week, and you know me, I prefer like 10. 10 is my comfy place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I like, or like 9, maybe 9. I don't know. I normally like take 9 is kind of like a nice happy place for me. You know, maybe throw in like a Netherbranded only stream or something like that. Bro, I saw Roscoe on Twitter, right? Okay, so all of you, my sweet little darlings know, right? I posted my schedule on Twitter, and Roscoe, right, turns around and is like, you're doing 8 streams? I thought you were sick. And I'm like, I was. There's like a reason. There's like a reason. Listen, okay. I really love streaming, and I don't like being away from everyone. And like, yeah, I go away and I have my nights off and I go to the gym and I work out and I do all of that, right? But even then, you know, if I could stream 24 hours, I probably would. I'd be one of those Twitch streamers which doesn't stop going and like films themselves sleeping. That's probably like where I'd be at. To be totally honest, I would like do the sleeping. I would you can't. I would do the sleep streams. What else would I do? I do like the gym streams. If I had like stable enough, I'd get one of those like phone plans where it was good enough like data for me to just constantly stream off my phone. I take you on my phone like everywhere. Would you do a marathon type stream? I feel like at some point in the future, I would love to do a charity marathon stream at some point. I would really love to do like a charity marathon or something like that. One thing that I really want to do is when we hit a certain size where I feel like we can make sizable differences as a group, I'd love to see if we can get involved with charitable endeavors, because something that I feel like is one of the backbones of this community and the Netherlings is the fact that all of you are so kind and so supportive. And I feel like if we turned that attention to actually doing a little bit of good in the world, we could do a lot, you know? And I know that that's not really a thing that happens with I know that it's usually a thing that's reserved for different communities or anything like that. Or how do I put it? I'm a demon. I want world domination, but I want to dominate a world that's worth dominating. So, clearly, before I can take it over for myself, we need to renovate it, get some improvements going on. So, it's only natural that when we hit a certain point, I would like it if we could start turning around and be making some good changes, you know? Makes sense. This community is so sweet, it feels unreal, right? And I feel like there's a lot of causes that are like very, very close to me, you know? A lot that are very, very close to me. Not like, actually, a lot is hey, oh yeah, let's go. Glad to see many streams of you, but agree with Roscoe. No, don't agree with Roscoe. Don't agree with that. Don't agree with that wet chihuahua. I love Yaya. Zanny, you're too kind for an incubus. Killing them with kindness. Could you name some? Obviously, I can't name like exact streams because I know there are strong corporate rules regarding what you're able to give to charitably, but one thing that's always been really, really close to my heart is causes regarding cancer research or stuff like that. So I'd love to like get a little look in that at some point. This is much further down the line, but it's something that I do have my eye on. It's something that I do have my eye on personally, which I'm very much into. So yeah. So yeah. Teehee. I love how the music always stops at the moments where I'm like, oh yeah, that's the end of my sentence. Now I get to just bounce here for a moment. But no, I do know that some corporates are very strict on what their rules are regarding charitable endeavors. But low-key, I think if I walked up to the management in like a year's time and was like, yo, you know that like if we do charitable shit, it's a tax write-off, they might be like, sounds good. Like, you hear what I'm saying? Listen, sometimes you gotta know what you're doing. Zanny truly is a demon. Look, listen, I'm an ends justifies the means kinds of guy, okay? Sometimes the ending's gotta be worth a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears. It can even be made enjoyable if you really try it. Taskbar indeed, definitely demonic. Zanny, the master of the loophole. Yes, I am the master of loopholes, okay? I'm the master of loopholes and the master of making his voice into weird things. Zanny businessman. Sometimes you gotta talk corpo to convince corpo. Yeah, exactly. It's here. Are you sure you aren't a lawyer, sir? No, I just do my own taxes. I was actually giving tax advice to the other boys a few months ago. I was giving like tax advice to the other boys for like a few months ago, because like we were chatting back and forth. I was like, you guys need to do this, and I'm like, oh, let's go. Let's like, you can do this and this and this and this, and is this, you can do this as a write-off, and you can do this as a thing, right? Because like at the end of the day, okay, like look, at the end of the day, right? You got to use your knowledge to help out the people around you. That's just basic decency. So I'm like, do the mostest, you know? Zanny the tax man. Yeah. Do you remember? Okay, this is me going absolutely wild on this. Do you remember? I think it was last year or the year before, that games company made a video game where an anime waifu would help you do your taxes. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but about a year ago, an anime waifu would help you do your taxes, and that was the whole like premise of the game. And it would be like, oh, Ohio, Oni-chan, let's do taxes together. Kya. It would be stuff like that, right? And it ended up with the what's like Federal Tax Bureau. They like banned the game because like I don't know. Apparently it would be like, you know, it'd be like, oh, fill in these boxes. What's your SSN? You know, and it was there. It came with like a. Does it come with an anime husbandu too? It was just an anime waifu, and it got banned in the end. But yeah, it got banned. So apparently, okay, so there are two theories on why it got banned. The official reason by like the tax accountant people was that they turned around and they said that on one hand, it had you put in your SSN, your social security number. So if you did put it in, they said that it was compromising people's like tax information, right? And the other reason that people get like that was what they said. They also said at the very beginning that it might not be 100% accurate, but not going to lie, with the margin for error, like I feel like that's not true. The other reason is because it was accurate and it was helping people do okay on their taxes that they would have otherwise been able to penalize. And there was a marked drop in like taxation penalization that year. So like some people believe that because the market drop happened, they banned it so that they couldn't like, so that they could get away with like penalizing people for getting stuff wrong. And then on the flip side, it was like, you know, oh goodness, am I being, wait, are the Dark Overlords summoning me? Wait a minute, am I being... Oh, the Dark Overlords. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, Dark Overlords. They're listening. Oh, okay. So I missed like 2 messages. Okay, so this is a live chat from the Dark Overlords. Hi. Okay, so we were so here's a thing they were talking about with the hand cams, with the gloves. They were like, we were literally talking about that, you know, the wrists during our meeting. The fact that you aren't hiding anything with your gloves, but were just resigned to it because it's you. LMAO. Honestly, you're right. No, you're good, but we are listening. Love you, Dark Overlords. Love you. You're really cool. I love you, Dark Overlords. Thank you for watching my streams. The fact that you got it confirmed. Right. The fact it's like, oh, he's getting wild. You know, we'll just live with it. Love you, Dark Overlords. Moi, can I see some hearts in the chat for the Dark Overlord currently listening? They're really cool. The Dark Overlord listening is really cool, and they help with a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and I really appreciate them. They're really, really good. Hearts for Dark Overlords right now. We love you. Okay, Netherlings love you. There we go. Yeah. Enjoy, enjoy. Cheers to my Dark Overlord. Hey, Eldling West, thank you for the gifted member. Let's go. Welcome back. Welcome back to the net. Who got that? Who got that? I think it was a. Yes, yes, it was really cool. Welcome back to the net to the Netherbrand. Let's go. Oh, the Dark Overlords love me too. Zanny, yeah, love you, Dark Overlords. Ever since you got brought on, everything's been like 5 times easier. So let's go. Oh, Little Wolf, thank you for the 5 gifted members, my Paparino. Let's go. Thank you very, very much. Cheers. Oh, Yumi, thank you for the super. Greetings to the Dark Overlords. Thank you for looking after, and looking to Zanny and the rest of the boys. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Yumi. Don't worry, they do take really, really good care of me. I love the fact that it's now confirmed that it's like, oh yeah, he shouldn't do that, but it's Zanny. We just have to live with it. For anyone who underestimated my power, I can move corporate mountains. VTube expectations, what are those? Problem child, but it's fun. Right. It's just, you know what, it's Zanny, never mind. I can't believe that's actually right. I thought it was just, okay, for the longest time, I thought it was just no one was looking, so I was getting away with it because no one was paying attention. Truth is, they were paying attention, but they were just like, I don't think we can stop them at this point. It's now just a squiggly line. I love taking things too far. I think they'd see the thirst on Twitter about it. Listen. I know which ones of you have folders of my like wrists and forearms on your phones filled with screenshots, right? I know which ones of you. Okay. I know which one of your little your little monsters do that. Okay. I know. You give yourselves away. Right? Towing the line. I spilled coffee on my face. Oh, goodness. Run, scatter. No, it's great. No, I'm really excited for the next 2 weeks, honestly. Because this week, obviously, I'm back. I'm streaming. I'm back in my health. I get to enjoy some absolutely awesome twists and turns with all of you, which, again, I really am excited for. And at the same time as well, I get next week where I get to stream with some of my friends. I get to do more cool stuff. I'm hoping a few of the games I want perms for get like secured next week, because if I do, then we're gonna have some fun cut out for us. And it's gonna be really, really good. I get excited. I probably get too excited for some of the things, but I really have enjoyed all of the stuff that we've been up to the past, I want to say like this past month. This past month has been really amazing, and it's rare that yeah, I can say that. When I first started off all of this, one of my biggest worries was fitting in and being what people expected, right? However, you know, I think in the last month, I've hit the point where I'm comfortable where I am. I'm comfortable with my netherlings. I love all of you. And you guys see the Incubus, you do all of this stuff, and it's good. I'm happy with where I am. I'm there. And I think that I I get to enjoy the achievements that I've made. I get to enjoy the things that I've done with all of you. I get to have fun with all of you so often. And of course, I know now I don't need to fit in, okay? It was just when I was starting out, everything was so new and foreign. I was like, what's the expectation so I can conform to it? But now, I've found a bunch of insane people on the internet that I can say shocking things, go like hit the status quo in the face with a bunch of this stuff, be like, oh yeah, let's go. I hate this thing. Don't you guys dislike this thing too? By the way, I love you. Like, and just jump from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, like crazy. I found a bunch of people who, from my heart to yours, you all match my freak. Yeah, you will match my freak, and I love it. I feel like this community grew up online, right? I love that this is a cool, fun, grown-up community filled with people who just, I don't know, they just get it, right? Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Plus, I found out that, like, okay, I got like a tap on the shoulder as well, where apparently like more and more like grown-ups are watching. So like the people who watch me are young, who are like on the young side are like, they're done. They're like, okay, Incubus done. Grown-ups though, apparently grown-ups like me, and I'm like, oh, let's go. I love grown-ups. I love y'all. Let's go. Ooh, ooh. Is that was so, what I love about the community is that it's so open and was such a unique, and we love such a unique person, Zanny. You're the only Incubus we know and we love with all our hearts. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Grown-ups, yeah. Yeah. I saw like a really fun little 25 plus, let's go. Right? Okay, so I saw that we're like over 27k now. We're at 27.1 or something like that, which is crazy. I love the fact that we're growing so fast. I don't know how much longer we're gonna keep going. I do like growing slowly. I have to admit, one of the things that I really like is slow and steady growth. So having a little really quick bump up was kind of like really crazy, because I was like, I prefer slow. But like the fact that it's still the community's still the same, and slowly means better quality. I mean, I didn't want to say it out loud, but the fact that we could go at that like nice steady pace, and we are like back there now, it's just a little bit faster, is something that I really do treasure, because it means I get to know about all of you in chat. I get to like remember little details about each face that passes through. I get to turn around and see like, I get to remember details. I think it was like, I like getting to have stuff that I can remember about each of you, because I just love that. And I think it's something that if you just go really fast and like go like, it's something that's forgettable. And I think that Club Netherbrand's not built around me, it's built around you. That's my point. There's no Club Netherbrand without the Netherlings to populate it. I love the regulars, of course I do. Of course I do, yeah! So yeah, that's definitely something I'm excited for. Even for us, we get to remember the other Netherlings. Okay, so I can say this, okay? This is like a guilty little admission, but I haven't seen those Humies in chat yet, right? I watched two Netherlings interact with each other for the first time that like I both knew, and I was like, because I've seen them in chat, I saw them on Twitter interacting and becoming friends on Twitter, or like oomfies. I saw that, and I was like, I was watching, and they were like, this was like, again, it happened again, where like I saw their reply, and they're like, oh my god, your thing is the thing you drew is so cute, and I'm like, yes, compliment them back. I felt like a proud parent watching two kids make friends, because I was like, yeah. And then they answer back, and they're like, oh, thank you, Alice. And they oh, thank you for following. We're following each other now. And I'm like, yes. Look at them. And now every time I see like new interactions between Netherlings who like link up and become friendly, I'm like, I'm a proud dad. I'm a proud dad. I'm a very, very proud dad. I'm an extremely proud parent. That's such a moment. Right. Right. Baby fever is back. No. Danny watching us like a proud dad. Yeah, I am. The way you hide in the digital bushes scares me. No, like I said before, right? And I know, like, before someone brings up, like, of course, setting boundaries is important, blah, 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 blah. The best way to have a good community is to be involved in it, all right? And being able to turn around and like things and, like, keep an eye on things and sense the vibe is one of my strengths, in my personal opinion. I think that one of the absolute strengths of us is the fact that we're also involved. And even with, like, new people who might not be already involved, like, there's always an open chair for you, lurker. I see you, person lurking right now on the screen, holding your phone as you watch, your earbuds in. I see you, okay? I see you, right? As soon as you want to chat, the chat's right there. Well, it's here on your side of the screen, just down. But, you know, you want to click that little chat box button and start typing away? Always welcome, always welcome. And trust me, all of the people here will welcome you with open arms. That's a guarantee, okay? All of the people here will welcome you with open arms. And that's, like, heck. I know, I don't mean to sound presumptuous, but chances are if you turn up, you'll be bonked over the head with a membership. Like, I don't mean to sound presumptuous, but I know how some of you are, okay? I know how some of you are. You're like, it's a new person. Quick, shoot them. Like, I felt called out as I went to learn. So true. Gra. Right. Come and chat, we don't bite, for sure. It's cute, it's really cute. I lurk in the shadows, but I love every stream I watch. Good, good. I want you to enjoy every stream that you're here for, because it makes me happy. I like getting to make people happy. I was nervous at first when it came to chatting, but now it's fun and I enjoy hanging out with everyone. Heck yes! Welcome aboard! Honestly, I love getting to see people stumble in for the first time. It's great. Hey, Nightwix, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Love you, Nightwix. Thank you very much, Club Netherbrand's bouncer. Thank you very, very much. Very, very much. Also, can everyone give a quick heart to Nightwix? Because Nightwix checked in on me while I was sick. And huge love to Nightwix. Huge love to Nightwix for checking in on me while I was sick. Big love. And of course, Yumi Haya peeks in from lurking. Hello. Lovely to see you. And of course, Jesse, thank you for the gifted member. Much appreciated. Jesse with the cute profile picture. Let's go. Elderling Wes, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Much love, Wes. Much love. The elderlings, the council of elderlings. Welcome to Club Netherbrand, you little monsters. It's lovely to have you here. It's lovely. Love for checking up on Zanny, for sure. And I know that a bunch of you as well, not to underpin all of you who were worried about me as well, because I saw a few of you were like saying that you were worried about me, or you hoped I was okay. I really appreciated that. I really appreciate it. Honestly, really do. And I know that some of you were a little bit worried. I know some of you were wanted to check in. I know some of you were like commenting on things to make sure I was okay. I really love that. And honestly, I mean, apart from my own health, you're like the majority of the reason I got better so fast, all of you. So much love. Hey, Vtuber, the most useful Phantom Thief, thank you very, very much for the gifted member. And I will not take any disagreement on that. Vtuber's the most useful Phantom Thief in Persona 5. Because, like, she does stuff that literally no one else can. I mean, Joker is, like the guy, but Vtuber's, like, second place with how useful she is. Like, literally no one can compete. Also, here come the buffs. Sylvia, thank you for the gifted member. Let's go. Thank you very, very much, Sylvia. And welcome to Club Netherbrand, those who receive their gift. And Nightwix, hey, Nightwix. Nightwix does this to deflect because I was thankful. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted members, Nightwix. Thank you very, very much. I will not even. Right there with you, Zanny. Right. Try not to baby, of course, you're an adult, but we can't help but worry. Of course, I do appreciate that. And of course, you know, I think that the Netherlings have like a really good understanding of like, what's the word? Not babying, but like concern. They understand the difference between like smothering and just being like, I hope he's okay, you know? And I really appreciate that. I really, really do. I think it's, honestly, I think it's your energy that got me here so quick. It's your energy. I stole a little bit of your love. Malin, thank you for the gifted member. Not Malin, Mielin, sorry. Dyslexia moment. Mielin, thank you so much for the gifted member. Thank you so much. Mwah. There you go. Oh, hey, Mika-san, good to see you. Thank you very much for the gifted member to you too. So much love. I have like a little confession to make. Okay, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but sometimes I like sneaky delete Twitter posts because I've spelt something wrong, and I always get so embarrassed over my dyslexia. I get so embarrassed over it because like I always pride myself on my eloquence, and getting the dyslexia debuff is such a thing. But like I always sneakily I always like sneaky delete if I've done it wrong, because I'm like, oh no. I love the fact that I'm very eloquent, and I love the fact that I'm able to throw together a lot of words, but at the same time it's always something that, like, I don't know, it embarrasses me on some level, which it's kind of silly, but you know. Hey, An! I listened to your streams whilst I draw, and you just called out the lurkers, and I just froze from shock. An, oh no, the absolute freeze. Well, I love lurkers. You know that. Can't be too perfect. We got to give them a debuff. Oh, for sure. Thank God, Zanny knew. The gods above knew Zanny would be pristine without a debuff, right? Did you notice that one in the waiting room for this one you wrote both times on EDT? I didn't. I totally didn't. I totally didn't. Oh no. Oh well. I try not to. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to really, really struggle with it. Because I would get, like, when I was writing, I'd get stuck on a word and I'd let it break my entire flow. But now, as I got older, I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter if I can't spell. As long as if I can, I'll come back to it, or I'll just write over it, or I'll do whatever. It's still something I get like a little embarrassed about, because it feels like I'm usually able to purport myself quite well when I speak, but then when I write, you know. It's always a little embarrassing. Honestly, the dyslexia typos are just adorable, and we enjoy it so much. Yeah, bruh. Okay, I feel like it. Okay, so like, soft confession. I low-key roasted someone a while back because they kept pointing out my dyslexia typos, and I was like, "What do you think that does? I roasted someone because they kept pointing out my dyslexia typos, and I asked them to, like, could you not? Because they were doing it in like the most arsey way possible. And I was like, oh, okay, you didn't get it the first time. Now I've got to turn around and set you on fire. I'm sorry. I was like, okay, I get it. Okay. I think I said, you understand the message. You don't need to correct someone, right? Like, somewhat, I remember I turned around and I was like, okay, I was really polite the first time. And I was like, it's cool. I understand. You know, I can't really fix it after it's already happened. Just, you get what's being said. The typos give it personality. Exactly, right? But I remember they were like, ha, and I was like, okay, you can stop. I do struggle. And I think that was like on stream. Actually, that's not. Yeah, no, it was an actually, and I responded with something like, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was along the lines of, okay, I get it. You don't need to point out that your parents were happier before you were born. Okay? And I was like, oh no, I shouldn't do that. I just said it. I was like, okay. It's like, I have zero chill. Oh yeah, that one, right? 0 to 100. No, I didn't type it. I said it live. Clocked that for real. The savage Zanny comes out sometimes. It claws its way from between my skin. It's the demon in me. It's the demon in me. Okay, I fluctuate between lovable scamp and evil demon, and I never know which one's gonna happen. To be fair, I don't feel like I have a set formula when I stream. Sometimes I turn around and I'm like, oh look, I'm a chaotic mess, and other times I'm like, oh, I'm a soft, lovable little guy. And sometimes we just go somewhere in between. I feel like the people who are here like the variety, you know? When Zenny attacks, he does. Okay, so speaking of like the attacks, right? And like low-key bantering with people. I appreciate Roscoe because we're able to banter back and forth. He's got that demon in him. Damn straight, Chris. Damn straight. Glad you're feeling better. Oh, my, thank you. And thank you for 3 months of Netherbrandedness. Let's go. But no, I love like shooting back and forth with Roscoe because he's good. He kind of goes like a chihuahua, but like there are two people who I really want to engage in some verbal sparring matches with that aren't in FSP. There's two, right? There's two specific people. And it's because of the fact that I admire their level of eloquence, their quick-mindedness, and how well they are able to give a verbal retort with very little, like, thought time. Two people. There are two. And I absolutely, like, there are two. Oh, indeed, there are two. I have spoken with both of them before. And it is... Right, I think you all of you know one. I think all of you would be able to guess one from the first time we met. But I would say Ruse is number one because, or Ruse is like one of them. Sorry, because that time that we clashed, I was like that's very good. It's the fact that we were able to just blast back and forth and just be absolutely terrible at each other, and I had so much like. It's the gecko comment, right? The gecko, yeah, knew it, right? Like ever since then, I feel like we both roasted each other so aggressively in that moment, and he kept up really well. And in that moment, I feel like I'm a warrior hungry for battle after having tasted an apt rival. You know, I'm like, I have been satisfied by this battle. I have been satisfied. I crave combat again. Which is true. It felt like, you know, a roundabout would destroy. Right? It was verbal jousting at its finest. I'd love to invite him sometime, but no, for sure. We just repeatedly headbutted each other during the little 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 and the other one, right? And again, this was like very, very, again, we interacted very, very briefly, right? But the other person would have to be Ike because he has this eloquence when he speaks, and I've seen it before, that when he chooses to word things in a way that, like, is intended to destroy, he is extremely eloquent, and I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate his level of eloquence, honestly, and there's something I respect very strongly about that. Like, I don't think he gets enough credit for just how much precision he can place into his entire verbiage and just dialogue. I don't think he does. He nowhere near gets enough credit for that, because like so many people are just like, oh, sweet boy, and I'm like, he has a strong grasp of the entire vernacular, and he can weaponize that. I know he can. Right, definitely, right. You can sense it. But yeah, that's my little moment. It's not a Zanny stream without me having, or a coffee thing without me occasionally mentioning someone. Okay, so again, I feel like that's a good. Sorry, I just peeked you. I'm so sorry. Here, there. There you go, head pat. I feel like it's such a thing where every VTuber that you're like, oh, sweet boy, it's like every single one. When you turn around and they're like, oh, so he's such a sweetie, they have like a thermonuclear device strapped to their spine and they're just ready to use it at any point. They're like, oh, he's such a sweet boy, proceeds to like pick someone up in his teeth and shake him like a dog. That's like 9 out of 10 sweet boys in this community, I swear. It's true. So yes. Spitting straight facts. They have hidden blades. Right. Like they're always like, oh, he's a sweet boy. Grips knife between teeth. Like it's it's the classic thing of, you know, my dog's name is Fluffy. He doesn't bite. Yes, he's mauled 8 kids, but he doesn't bite. He's a little angel. Proceeds to post a picture of like this giant beast weighed down with huge chains with a little flower filter around it. Just like you, Zanny. Exactly, just like me. Just like me. He's such a sweet boy, ready to meet God. Exactly. The Gap Moe is crazy. Yeah, for sure. I never knew what Gap Moe was until like after I debuted, because I don't know. It was just a term that I didn't know, and like, you know, like it doesn't usually come up in like a regular conversation. But when I discovered it, I was like, oh. Right, and the curious thing for me always was like people originally were like, oh, Zanny's like a little bit Gap Moe, but I feel like it's, some people mistake Gap Moe for just having a personality, which is kind of crazy, but like, I don't know, I feel like I fit. Never underestimate a brown belt who can metal scream, right? Cinnamon roll. I'm a cinnamon roll, but with an S. Cinnamon. Avalon roast battle when? Bro, I would win. I was speaking to, everyone was in call the other night. I think it was before the D&D stream, and like Cass was messing around or something like that, right? And I don't know whether it was live or like in the pre-call, but literally Cass was like doing something. He was like fucking around. And I was like, Cass, since knowing you, I hate the environment. Since I've known you, I'm on the side of global warming. Since I'm on you, I'm on the side of deforestation. Since I've known you, I want the rainforest to be destroyed. Since I met you, I'm for turning it into grazing land. Since I met you, I'm down for the seas rising. Let's melt the ice caps. Like, you make me on the side. You make me want to go on the side of pollution. Cass, since knowing you, I want to dump my plastic in the sea. Like, not to the resident tree hugger. Right, he chose violence, poor cat. Right. Zanny is out for the kill. I feel like I would win. If we did a roast contest in Avalon, I would win. I hate to say it. Roscoe, I think it would be me, then Roscoe, then Gale, then Lucy, then Cass. I think that would be the order. I think that would be the order. I feel like that would be it, because I feel like when we have a deforestation stream, Red, it's just me with an axe. Me chopping down trees. Fair, right? Right. Tree hater chat. Yeah, there would just be so much laughing. Definitely. Oh goodness. In Minecraft, Zanny secretly has 5 stars in being bloodthirsty. Yes. Yes. Zanny with a mask and we're chopping down trees. Oh. Bruh, just a stream of me chopping down trees would be great. Me chopping wood. That would be great. I'd be like one of those guys who posts the TikToks of him chopping down trees with axes, and then like women keep duetting the like TikToks and going, oh, 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 like those. It would be one of those if you guys know those ones. Oh goodness. I need to get my TikTok unlocked. I need to like get the Zander Netherbrand TikTok unlocked. I need to. I've got to get that done at some point. You know? All right, but on that note, huge love to all of you, my beautiful Netherlings. I of course will be back in not too long with the Night Bus stream, but for now I am going to go get myself set up, get ready, and I hope that you have enjoyed our lovely morning coffee together, or evening coffee, or coffee date, our coffee date together. So until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my delightful Netherlings, and until the next, see you soon, my sweet mortals. Mwah. Be safe.